What's up, gamers? Aaron Shack here. We're gonna jump on some Marvel's Avengers as soon as this coffee gets brewed. All right, gamers. Let's see here. Gonna jump in, play some Marvel's Avengers today. We're back on the PC. Try something a little different here. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Yeah, we got some exciting news. Roadmap coming in 6 days for this game. So that'll be September the 8th. Start up this controller here. Okay. Let's see what we have here. We got 2 villain sectors for today. We got these kind of multiplayer challenges or whatnot. So we have that.
I cannot believe the Black Panther is coming to work. It has only been 5 years.
Just want to check settings and make sure. See that exclusive full screen? It doesn't stay on all the time. It's not remembering that setting. And I don't have a lot of crazy stuff on. Oh, I think that's a lot better. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Akion Rift. Okay, so the event in Wakanda is over. And all of our favorite things. Okay, there it is. So the priority threat sector for today is the inhuman condition. Now they're going to be resetting this on the daily. So you'll have to keep your eyes peeled for this thing that just kind of looks like a pointer arrow there with the chest, and it's got the little clock in the bottom right corner there. Because that is your daily chance to get some exotic gear. And you're probably going to want to take in like a max level character for that. So does it say what slot that might be dropping for? This hero set gear. I think we ought to take in Black Panther. Oh wow. This is the 1 year anniversary nameplate. So if you haven't completed the storyline, there should be a 1 year anniversary quest line for you to complete, and then you'll unlock this nameplate. But yeah, the main idea is to obviously play through the story. Highly recommended. It's really good. Oh, here we go. Here's Black Panther number 10. This is the free nameplate that you get for logging in today. And they said they are going to have daily login bonuses. So. And really, I don't know. I doubt it's going to be resources, but I'd love to be wrong. I'd love for them to actually decide to put in some some resources. Like a reason to log in and then give you like just really badass gear. Face bomb. Quad check. Over there. Yeah, okay. Let's sport the Marvel Studios Black Panther outfit. Let's do that. And then we'll go ahead and boost this. So that Black Panther. Okay, and we got the Sacred Norn Stone. Oh, we never got Sonic Melee. But we did get this. We did get the daggers. Oh, that's where we ran out. Okay. Yeah, we kind of ran out of resources. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, well, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and knock out this priority threat sector. Okay, they won't let us tweak the difficulty, so... Challenge 2 it is. Let's get some exotic gear to start the day off. We'll just go in here.
All right, Avengers. We got word from our scouts of an attempted breakout at one of AIM's prisons. Those Inhumans need our help. Let's go get our people.
Sure. They're tight. Okay.
You have to get all the Inhumans out safely. We can take it from there.
Understood, Dr. Pym. Searching the area now.
Yeah, this is a pretty good mission. Oh, man.
I've located captive Inhumans. They're being kept in portable cells. You'll have to break them out.
That is a look.
Those Inhumans need you. Hurry.
They will regret challenging the Panther.
Hey! Cargo Runner Synthoid! So they've upped these guys by 50%. Oh, and it doesn't pin them. Well, maybe if I had broken through the shield. Oh, there it is. You're done. Let's see what we got. That's a lot of gold gear. Okay, we got some particle stuff. Not crazy about that second one there. Devastating daggers deal plasma, but we're not really. Okay, that's not terrible. And 16 attacks. You know, I don't like those. Extra resources back. Okay. Oh, you dropped a purple there.
They'll think twice next time.
Boss, protect us.
Boss.
Nice work, everyone.
I need to go back and rewatch Black Panther. Alright, where are we at on champion levels here? Okay, we're trying to get 4 skill points and we have 2. I've already tabbed over all these. Leave me alone. All of our assignments there. You know what I didn't get? I didn't get the emote that I like for Black Panther. Wait, is it not? Where would it be? Is it not available? Oh my gosh, it's not available on PC. It's the one where he throws that spear down and he kind of perches on it. Yeah, it's not available. Wow. That's not nice. That must be a PlayStation exclusive.
Get to those cells.
Yeah.
There they are. You'll need to destroy the locking mechanisms to open the cells.
He definitely looks like more, like this suit looks like even tighter. So he looks like more trim than the usual suit. I was trying to dodge out of that. Alright.
This one is open.
I was just pressing dodge. Is that connected? Just trying not to hit dodge too early. These guys are annoying. See, I still got hit. Not this time. Nope. You're wrong. Not this time. Let's charge him up with some gamma damage, huh? Uh-oh, bet that hurt. See that counter? Beautiful. Think of beauty. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Oh, we still got somebody. Oh, that's right. It's throwing a Kapinga dagger at the end of every combo. That's what we set it to. Kinetic and devastating daggers. Yeah, kinetics are the one at the end of the heavy combo finisher. I wonder if we should... Let's do that. Until we get a piece of gear that says otherwise. But right now we don't need a Kapinga. Alright, so let's see it. Doesn't look all that different, does it? So instead of throwing the 3 daggers at the end, he throws the one that kind of has like a bigger explosion.
The cells are all open. Nice work.
I think that's all.
There are Inhumans caught in a standoff up ahead.
I don't think we need like 3-star stuff here. We can move beyond that. We don't need blue gear. We're well above that by now. Let's go back here and get this extra gear.
Better hurry. Look for a chest with gear nearby.
Plan remains. Defeat them. My patience is short.
Yeah, it does so much damage. Heyo. Alright.
This will hurt.
I am having trouble gaining power.
What the? It still hit me. Ugh. Take that, nerd. All right. Done.
Blast protect us.
Now would have missed out on a gold chest. Think we can afford that right now. All right. Okay. Like some okay loot there.
I'm not sure how long they'll last out there.
All right.
Ha! Yeah. Yeah.
Not bad.
Move quickly. They need your help.
Yeah. Huh. Huh. Yeah. Ha!
I've marked the location on your HUD.
And in there. Yeah, sometimes these little spots here, yeah. Sometimes they have something at least. Alright, let me check this gear before we move on. Let's see what we got. No, I don't know if I like that. Staying daggers deal gamma. I like either one of those. No, we already have exotic daggers that are dealing gamma damage, so we, you know, It's like,
Strike the drums.
why would I want something lesser? There we go. Hang on for just a quick sec. Let's see if any of the boys on Steam are on. I'm just curious. Nope. I don't think so. Okay. Just curious. Tumbleweeds. Alright, let's go this way.
There is an elite AIM unit near you. Defeat them, and you may gain something useful.
This is all they send against the Black Panther.
Woo! Gotcha! Woo! How does it feel? That was gold, yeah. Love it. You gotta love it. Suspicious. There's always Okay, that was weird, Thor. I don't know why you would use that. Right there. Yeah, sometimes there's a best something. No? Nope. All right. Oh, come on.
Now it might be a fair fight.
See ya.
My patience is short.
Okay, it kind of seemed like I was out of that circle. But whatever.
We got them all.
All right.
Backup has arrived. Protect those Inhumans.
Oh, I dodged right into that. Do it now! Kill me! I'm right here! Oh, that kick. See, it does kind of, yeah, it kind of does a little damage explosion. Dude. You're done.
Head for the location on your HUD.
Very well. Okay. Hey, what's up, Marvel Cuphead? Yeah. Yeah,
Your
Marvel's
objective is ahead.
Midnight Sun is definitely a card-based strategy game by the makers of XCOM. Yeah, I think I would enjoy it if it was definitely a different type of gameplay, but I'm still interested to see what they do. I think at the end of the day, it's just really good to see lots of a large variety of Marvel games, even if they dip into different genres and stuff. Because remember, we went through a period where there was like no comic book games for like several years. Like we kind of had this golden age of, we had the Ultimate Alliance games that were coming out, and you know, you had like X-Men Legends, you know, you just had all these, and you had movie games coming out all over the place. So it's like they were drowning us in Marvel content. And then it all just kind of
Please go to
faded
the
away.
location I've marked.
But now we're sort of getting back into it, and they're sort of figuring out what to do with their various characters and franchises and such. And I think they might be able to tell some interesting stories with that Midnight Suns. Some stuff that they wouldn't otherwise be able to do, typically.
Look for a chest containing special resources nearby. Your help is needed. There is a chest with gear close by.
Is there another one? Yeah, there it is. I knew it. Dude, I was at the end of the combo.
Now you've done it. Did I scratch it?
They've thrown off my groove now.
You must fight by the Panther's side.
I countered too early by like a split second.
My thanks.
I don't even know. Just gotta steal this kill here.
There is room for improvement, but we have done well.
But the cool thing about that is, you know, if Marvel's Avengers isn't for you, then maybe Midnight Suns is for you. And if Midnight Suns isn't for you, then maybe Ultimate Alliance 3 is for you. So they're going to be attacking kind of a wide variety of players that play different games. Not everybody likes fighting games, so if Marvel vs. Capcom is not for you, then, you know, maybe you might like a different type of game. So at the end, I see it as a win across the board, because you're just... they're able to target people that like the franchise, and that could be people that like card games, it could be people that like strategy games, or fighting games, or open world games, or narrative games. But yeah. Might just need to go back to bed today, honestly, because I don't know what those dagger tosses were right there.
Please proceed to the next location.
Yeah, I think the card game approach is really weird, but I'm willing to give it a try. Because I definitely like strategy games, and I definitely enjoy the XCOM games that that developer has done before. So I've enjoyed previous games that they've made, but
Have they never heard of the Black Panther?
I'm just unsure about the card stuff. So this is our daily priority threat sector. These missions will reset. So we're gonna get some exotic gear daily now.
Still unconquered.
Woo! That dodge though. Now we're playing Space Invaders.
Interact with the object ahead of you.
Oh, nice. Oh, Martian Manhunter? Nice, nice. I like him. He's one of my faves. I really enjoyed the actor that they got for the Supergirl TV series, David Harewood. He's great. He plays Martian Manhunter. Ariel Blessing Cowell. Let's see, what does it look like? No. Not the perks we're looking for. And we don't need blue gear at the moment. Yeah, we're looking to get another exotic gear for Black Panther, so this should be exciting. I'm just really interested when it comes to Midnight Suns, the story that they can tell with all those characters, and it's sort of being about the darker supernatural side of the Marvel universe. That's going to be exciting. That's going to be something fresh and new that we haven't seen, you know? Because it's like, man, we've seen people fight Thanos, you know, we've seen the Avengers fight MODOK, you know. See Spider-Man fight Doc Ock, you're like, okay, yeah, you know, we get it. But demons? No. Haven't seen that one yet. So it's actually kind of cool, kind of a fresh take there. Is there a way to get up to that second level? I don't know if we can as Black Panther. Hang on. Is this for real? Oh no. No. I was like, yep. No, there's like a ceiling there. I don't know how you're supposed to do that as Black Panther. That's crazy. All right.
These enemies must be defeated.
Fight.
Wakandans do not kneel.
Nice. Awesome.
The enemies have been defeated.
Really?
Watches over us.
That seemed a little easy. Yeah, I definitely think I will be, I'll be checking out Midnight Suns. And of course, we'll get a sample of gameplay here in a couple of days. What was our date on that? Was it September the 8th or something? Let me check my calendar here. I put it in the Discord. September 7th, right? 5 days from now. We'll see the Wolverine versus Sabretooth thing. So yeah, maybe that'll give us like an actual glimpse at gameplay rather than just like very short 3-second clips, you know, like actually seeing what it's like. But yeah, it'll definitely be something I'm interested in covering here on the channel. And unless I just like really hate it, unless I just really hate the card game mechanic, I think that's the only thing that they've got to convince me of is that could be fun or potentially more
AIM has caged a
interesting,
group of Inhumans for experimentation. Rescue them.
or that's better than the typical XCOM approach. Gotta say, I don't really like the kinetic dagger. Not as much.
We will defeat them all.
I think we're headed into the final encounter after this.
No more? Ha, what a shame.
Yeah. 3-star chess piece. I think that's gonna get deleted because, yeah. Oh wow. All negative perks. All negative ratings. Just like, hey, we're just gonna like totally not give you anything better. What? Excuse me? Alright. Save the prisoners? Oh, man.
The 4 cells have a security system controlled by a separate terminal in the command center.
Yeah, I know.
The security must be disabled to destroy a cell. It can only go down temporarily. Move quickly. You may now destroy the associated cell.
It wouldn't let me do anything.
Cell destroyed.
All right. Let's get this one. Exotic
security
card? What do
terminated.
you mean?
Hurry before it re-engages.
Yeah, I mean, you will have to level up your cards and your characters. That'll be the grind.
You saved another Inhuman.
You're damn right we did. And big news for Marvel's Avengers too. We're gonna also see a roadmap revealed in just 6 days. So that's the big news about this game. They're gonna do sort of a state of the game 1-year recap blog post, and they're also gonna reveal the roadmap. Yeah. Ooh, exotic cats. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of like rarity system with the cards, if there's like better cards than others. Some that are harder to get, some that have to be leveled up. Maybe let's do the one on the left side here.
Security on a cell is down. You can destroy it. The cell has been destroyed.
Good. Knew it.
Security down. The cell is vulnerable.
The fuck out of here. Oh, I was wondering if that would go through the glass or not.
The Inhumans have all been freed. Sending them coordinates for evacuation.
Thanks, Avengers!
I don't think they've revealed any of those characters. No. No, they haven't revealed if Black Panther, Spider-Man, or Shang-Chi will be in Midnight Sun. No. Not yet. So here we go.
Nice work.
Here it is. Oh no,
Everything
really?
saved at the anthill, thanks to you.
Oh, that's the
But we'll
exotic
keep
we
looking
got,
until
Eric.
We've rescued every last Inhuman Ames holding.
It's like the same thing, man. I had a feeling. I was like, if I get a pair of gauntlets. Well, there it is. That's the priority mission exotic for today. Wow. The exact same thing. I like this idea though of having the daily priority mission. Because that's kind of a quick thing that you can do. You don't have to like matchmake with 4 players and fight some overly difficult boss here. It's like it's something that's attainable and doable every day. So I'll be excited to try that out on different characters and hopefully get some different gear here. I guess we could do villain sectors. Yeah. And we did get that, which don't really. No, don't really care. That wasn't very. That man, we got better gear throughout the mission than we got at the end. Bummer. Defeat drones with ranged attacks. Okay. Bummer. Bummer. But yeah, this is really cool that they're offering like some login bonuses too. I think they definitely need to lean into that. Because there's a lot of mobile games and even a lot of other comic book based games. Wait, what's this? Wait. No, we just did we did this one. We did this exotic. Wait, there's another mission that's dropping an exotic? I don't think there's supposed to be 2 priority threat sectors dropping exotics. I just did one. Let me look at Iron Man. Well, I did run into one of those synthoid runners, and it was mostly gold gear. Yeah, I didn't get any exotics. See, I need the chest piece for Iron Man. That's very specific. That's gonna be very difficult to get. Let's stick with Panther and let's hope that they don't give me another pair of these gauntlets again. This is weird. But yeah, the fact that I've already seen a what do you call him? Synthoid runner.
Greetings, Avengers. I have
Is
located
good.
an area rich in Kree data. You and your
Oh,
shareholders
yeah.
will no doubt find interesting. The area is unsafe.
Same thing happens
I believe
in
you'll find the
Destiny.
rewards outweigh the risks.
We're farming for a specific exotic or a specific gun with certain perks on it. You grind for it, you don't get it. Spend hours playing the game, you don't get it. Bummer. But yeah, I think it's a good move, and the fact that we're gonna see a roadmap in 6 days.
With the remains of fallen Kree giants.
Roy, you are too loud, dude. You are cramping my style, Roy. Goodness sake. Marvel zombies. Dude, they seriously have to bring some zombies to this game.
Signal nearby. Coordinates have been transmitted.
Why are you so loud, Roy? He's louder than any other sound in the game. Between Roy and Jarvis. I think Roy's actually louder than Jarvis. Oh, that's a different spot.
I'm detecting Kree records nearby.
Oh, okay. 3 stars, that's gonna be a delete. Mid-air melee attacks. How about that? Alright, let's hit some drones with daggers. I can get that quest done.
That is why I am the Black Panther.
Yeah. What was our count on that? 37 out of 50. Okay. Well, there's a lot of drones here. Yeah, I like the Doctor Strange movie. Oh yeah, one of my faves. It's a shame that there's so many damn characters that it's like you can't get a sequel. Like, we're only just now getting a sequel to Doctor Strange. Like, there's so many damn Marvel movies that they have to, like, rotate in. They're like, alright, we gotta do Iron Man 2. And then after Iron Man 2, we gotta do Thor 2. And so if you're, like, really waiting on a new Captain America movie, it's like, no, you gotta wait till Iron Man 2's done, and then Thor 2 is done, and then, we might do a Hulk movie. No, we're not gonna do a Hulk movie. Okay, we might do a Black Widow movie. Nah, let's wait like 10 years. Episode 4 today of What If? Right on, right on. Yeah, I've been meaning to start that show. I need to get into it. What is happening in here? Why are we being attacked in this room? This has never happened. There was a dude guarding that with his life. But yeah, Doctor Strange was rad. Devastating daggers. I don't think I like this one. It's trash. Yeah, I need to check out What If. I'm currently, after Black Lightning, I decided I'd catch up on Riverdale, which is Archie Comics. So, I feel like I'm watching nothing but comic book inspired stuff right now. It's crazy. And so I'm on the last season of that, and then I picked up... Did I pick up Supergirl? I think I did. I think I did get this last season of Supergirl. I've got that to watch. And what's the other show? Yeah, I downloaded some episodes of Superman and Lois. I'm gonna start watching that. Superman's my favorite, and I haven't even had time to start watching that. I was like, another new show though. Like, another new show. How am I gonna keep up?
Do not be intimidated. Wakandans do not kneel.
Hey, Hawkeye. Hawkeye with the saving grace here. Every episode of Marvel What If is awesome. That's good. That's a good thing. That's good that they don't have any dud episodes where it's like, this one's kind of boring. They're like, this episode's about a character that I'm not really interested in. No, that's a great sign. Weird. What if Quill was raised by ego? Oh, dude, that would be... I'd like to see that. How would that change things? That would be interesting. Oh, I thought maybe being in the air would... Hello! God. Being in the air does not exempt you from his bullshit.
Can't take another hit like that.
What a fucking asshole this guy is. That'd be cool. Alright, let's get this one.
This is all they have for that Atlanta.
Last one's down there. Didn't mean to do that. For some reason, when I'm throwing daggers, it sometimes doesn't pick up that I'm still holding left trigger, and then it thinks I've double tapped right trigger, and then it does percussive blast. Okay, we're in. Oh, this is weird. They put the chest in the cell. This is definitely out of the ordinary. Yo, what's up, Pedro? I do not know how to say your first name. That's the A with the squiggly line really gets to me. Just bought this game, waiting for the download now. Oh, exciting! Exciting. Well, there's lots of reasons to jump in. There's 9 characters you can play as. There's a exciting campaign. And you've got 3 DLCs after the campaign. You got Kate Bishop, you got Hawkeye, you got Black Panther. Very exciting. Yeah, so we're
Analyzing records.
running some high-end stuff here.
Interesting.
We're trying to get some exotic gear, which here's an example of some exotic gear. So it has some really killer stats, and they've just instituted this stuff where you can do these daily priority threat sectors, which will drop exotic gear, and every day they're going to have one.
I'll gather more data on our way home. I have located the Kree battle records.
So it seems like they're really leaning into that. This idea of making sure that there's daily reasons to want to log into the game. Okay. That's what we're hunting down. Did we? I think this is on the other side. No? No? Maybe it's right there. Oh, there's a chest. Hey, whoa, hey. Don't steal my kills! Okay! See, this is why no one likes Hawkeye. Is Doctor Strange and Wanda gonna fight Dormammu? Oh, I don't know. I think anything could happen in this next Doctor Strange movie. I literally think anything can happen. as we're gonna see probably with this new Spider-Man movie. That's involving Doctor Strange. I think we're gonna see some pretty wild and crazy stuff. Things we didn't think would happen happening. This is weird. We have 2 of these priority threat sectors today. I wonder if this is a bug. Hey, I'll take those catalysts, yeah. What's the next character that I would like to see? I really want to see Doctor Strange. I want to see I want to see how they handle magical characters in this game. I think it could be really cool. Because the one thing about this game that really sets it apart is the combat. This has some of the best combat. And they've really done a good job of capturing each character and the way they fight, making them unique. Oh yeah, they're definitely buds, I guess. I don't know if they've met in the MCU. I don't know that they've like really gotten to know each other very well, other than just like, you know, meeting up during Endgame and fighting bad guys and fighting on Titan during Infinity War. It's like, I don't know if they ever really got to like hang out and chat or like be buddies, but I think it's gonna be more of a, you know, acquaintances type thing.
Leave this place or die.
But yeah, they've already teased that Doctor Strange exists in this universe, and so does Wanda and Wong and the Ancient One. And they teased Brother Voodoo. I'd also like to see the Punisher. I think that would be cool. I think the Punisher would be really fun. Apache Chief, Adam Warlock. Oh man. They could do a lot. Shang-Chi still has to meet everyone. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that would be cool if they could work in. I doubt they can work in Shang-Chi at the moment. To this game specifically. They would need some serious development time on that, and to launch it alongside the movie would just be impossible. They'd have to be working on it like months ahead of time. So hopefully we'll get Spider-Man the same time as the movie in December. That's my bet. That's what I'm betting it's gonna be. So obviously we know Spider-Man's next, but it would be interesting to know who else is coming down the pipeline. Yeah, and Spider-Man is a PlayStation exclusive, yeah. I'm really hoping he's a timed exclusive. We've talked about this quite a bit here on the channel, but yeah, definitely hoping that that's just a timed exclusive, because this game being multi-platform, it's really not fair to lock characters behind exclusive platform stuff. That's really... it's a bad move. It's gonna piss people off when it happens. I guarantee it.
Defeating them through conventional methods may be more likely than expected.
It's definitely gonna upset people.
The source should be close to your location.
Now Sony is in a partnership. They don't own the rights to the character. They own the rights to the... they own his movie rights. Marvel owns the character. Marvel is partnering with Sony to create Spider-Man games on PlayStation consoles. So it's only by partnership that it's exclusive. It's not because they own it, but they definitely want you to think that they own it, which is why they pretty much don't let Spider-Man show up anywhere else, and why any opportunity to play as Spider-Man in a multi-platform game, they made sure to cut some sort of deal and make sure that people sort of understood, to implant that idea in people's minds that you don't get to be Spider-Man unless you're on PlayStation. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I hate it. I really hate it.
Face Wakanda's claw.
But it's such a small difference, and it doesn't mean much, because at the end of the day, you're kind of right, because it's like, well, technically they don't, but they do. Like, technically they don't have the rights, but it's like, technically at the end of the day, if they have a deal with Marvel and things are going well, and that partnership has been fruitful, yeah, they're not gonna change anything. They're not gonna. But yeah, it definitely allows people to have that perception that they do own it, and that's a big win for them. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, it's kind of lame. Oh, Rocket Raccoon. Wait, is that a rabbit? Did you send a rabbit? Why am I seeing a rabbit? I thought you sent a raccoon, mate. No? Is there not a raccoon emote for YouTube? That looks weird. He's a little rabbit. Oh, that's right. Oh, this sucks. Okay, I remember this. Okay, this really sucks. Hang on. Let's...
Your fight ends here.
If Panthers could fly.
This is all they send against the Black Panther.
Ooh, Trash Panda. Ooh, Rabbit. Yeah, I think Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is going to be a real hilarious movie. Because, I mean, we know that Thor and the Guardians will be together in Thor Love and Thunder. But, will they still be hanging out with Guardians of the Galaxy 3? Will they still be buddies going through space together? Probably. Could be cool. Could be cool to see. Especially if there's a lot of chemistry between all those actors. That could be really cool. Okay. Now. Yeah, for the non-flying characters, this part is really something. Alright. Don't fuck it up. Oh, come on! It didn't want to do the double jump. I pushed the button and it didn't do anything. He just kept falling. Okay, it's working now. I don't know what the deal is here. Okay, and then he went through the branch. Well, this isn't gonna work if I can't grab the branch. Oh, you know what? I should grab it from this cliff, I guess. Is that what they're recommending? No, because you can't jump that high from that cliff. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. Can I do that? This is not worth the effort that I'm putting in here. Can I grab this? Oh. But I can't. Oh. Oh, okay. Sometimes when you grab walls, you can't. See, I can't jump out of this. Look. Can't jump out of it. So that's what I assumed that was. Okay. Well, that doesn't work well for other characters. With Cap, you absolutely have to. And see, look at... Oh, wow. It's just that branch that's not working for some reason. Yeah, I'm not... Why are we getting 3-star gear? What? Why does this game hate me all of a sudden? Cryo Kapinga daggers could be really good. I don't know. Sprint and dodge. That. So yeah, I'm not really looking to get to 150 here on this guy until I find some gear with some good perks. So we're holding off on that. There's no rush to just level up a bunch of gear and then be disappointed when the perks aren't that great.
Yeah. Claws up.
Plus, I'm kind of low on resources here.
I imagine you have revenge.
Bang, boom, boom, dragon, Shang-Chi. I haven't seen Shang-Chi yet, so I'd like to avoid spoilers on that. I'm probably gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait until that one hits Disney Plus, because especially in my area, I'm not going to the movie theater. There's still a lot of unvaccinated people, and the COVID cases are rising quite a bit here. It's not great. We live in a very rural area here that doesn't they don't like facts.
Strike the drums. We fight.
They have a strange aversion to... They won't listen to a doctor that tells them to take a vaccine to prevent catching a virus, but they'll listen to a doctor after they've caught the virus and are on their deathbed. They'll be like, please save me with all the miracles of medicine that exist, except for the ones I neglected. So it's rough. 501 cases in Toronto, Canada. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sounds like a small number, but you know, that's someone's family, you know, someone's mom or dad, brother, sister, uncle, aunt, grandfather, whatever it may be. Vaccine's not even approved by the CDC. Well, I mean, the CDC approves them, but the FDA has only approved Pfizer. They granted emergency access to the others, but yeah, Pfizer is the first one to get full FDA approval, meaning that it is safe. Yeah, the CDC has been begging people to take any of the vaccines. And we learned about Moderna, that Moderna is like twice as effective than some of the other vaccines. So we're learning that. So Team Moderna, rise up, Team Moderna. Yeah, and forcing it on people, yeah, that's definitely not the right angle. Because I think if you force it on people, then you really have trouble trying to get them to take the shot. But it's crazy that it's the right thing to do. It's like we made this. You want to get back to your normal life, you have to take it. Well, you don't have to, but I mean, you know. If polio were still around, we wouldn't be able to eradicate it because we would have, you know, fake news networks putting out stuff saying, you know, that you should take horse medications instead, or to take malaria medications for COVID. Like, it's outrageous. It's like, how about we not listen to the nerds on TV? We listen to actual doctors and scientists that have spent decades of their lives researching, creating mRNA vaccines like this, which is nothing new, by the way. It's crazy. I have 2 vaccines already done. Oh man. Makes no sense that people get the shot but can still transmit it to others. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't, the vaccine doesn't necessarily eradicate COVID. It gives you the antibodies to better fight the illness. So it's like, yeah, you can still catch COVID, but you're not going to be in the hospital and you're not going to die of it, which is a big plus. That's what the vaccine gives you. It gives you your life. You get to keep living. And yeah, you can still transmit it to others, but if everyone has the vaccine, then nobody's gonna die. It'll just be a pretty bad illness. It's Doctor Strange, my doctor. Oh my gosh, I can't do that. That's crazy.
You are not alone.
That's crazy. 80% of people who get it are obese. Wait, what does that mean? People who get the vaccine are obese? I don't know. The real problem. Oh sure, it'd be nice to literally eradicate it, much like we have with measles. Much like we have with polio. But that took time, and you know, we needed to get something out to stop, because let's not forget, we had over 600,000 Americans dying of COVID, and it was going up by the thousands every day before we had vaccines. I mean, we had thousands of people dying. So we needed something that could teach our body to fight against it. So now that we have that, that's a step forward. I wouldn't be surprised if within a certain amount of time we eventually do get that one thing. We do get that one, there's that one breakthrough that finally allows us to go in there and just isolate that one thing that causes COVID and just completely eradicate it. But for now, this is the best tool we have. It's absolutely it. So yeah, I don't believe in forcing people, but it is also kind of the right thing to do. I wouldn't be able to live with myself knowing that I got someone else sick and they died because of me. That was my thing. And I hang around a lot of elderly since I work at a church. So I feel like it's my responsibility not to get them sick with a virus that they probably, a lot of them probably can't get the shot because of their, you know, old people have a lot of problems. Let's put it that way. They have a lot of, you know, they have lower immune systems. You know, they're probably taking all sorts of medications that, you know, might not allow them to get the shot, or their immune system might be too weak to handle all that stuff.
Leave this place or die.
So it would be bad if I were the one that brought COVID into their lives, or if I got really sick and just gave it to them. What's happening here? Oh, we got a guy going through the walls. Oh, yikes. Yeah, we're going back to the colonization. Yeah, we definitely, that definitely introduced a lot of disease to the native population, 100%. Yeah, because you had people coming from a different part of the world that, you know, eat a different type of food, behave in different ways. It's crazy. Farming kills for vibranium or the challenge card. Yes. Yeah, that's perfect. Welcome, Michelle. How's it going? With great power comes great responsibility. There you go. That's true. That's true. I don't know why this guy's wigging out right here. I've never seen that before. I guess that's mission complete right there, though. Yeah. So it's not untested. It wasn't rushed. You know, mRNA vaccines have been around for a long time. And it just so happened that the research and the doctors all came together and were able to create this. This is the result of someone's life work. So it's, despite what certain news networks might portray, it's not something that they just threw together and put in a bottle. And we don't yet have tracking bugs that are that small. So some of the folks that thought that there was a tiny microchip in the needle that the government's injecting into you, that's actually not possible. We don't have that. They had a director, I believe is the director of the CIA, had come on and said, like, the smallest microchips we have would not fit into a needle. Like, they're literally like this, but they won't fit into a needle. They're not that small. All right, our tech is pretty good. We've got really great ways to spy on you. The number one way that you can be spied on is this, and you're probably not going to put that away. You're not going to quit using that, because you have at least a dozen apps on your phone that pretty much allow tech companies, the government, whatever it may be, to know where you're at all times. So if you're paranoid, you're already you've already made a mistake. Another rough week with the health insurance company. Oh yeah, they're the worst. My health insurance isn't covering a lot of the stuff I'm doing as of late. They've just been, or actually, it's not necessarily their fault this time. It's actually the area that I live in just chose not to do business with Blue Cross Blue Shield. And if you don't know, Blue Cross Blue Shield is like, that's the insurance company that government employees get here in America. It's a very popular insurance company. It's really big in Texas as well. But yet local hospital, local doctors, they don't like it. They don't want to take it. They don't want to accept that type of insurance, which is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy.
They will regret challenging the panda.
I don't know. It's an approach of my body, my choice, but only my choice when it comes to vaccines. Not women's reproductive rights. Women can't decide what to do with their own bodies. Can't let them do that here in Texas. But definitely will take horse medication as opposed to as opposed to a vaccine that was made by actual experts, doctors, scientists, that was excessively researched over the past, what, year plus here. Plus, we're not even factoring in how long they've been working on mRNA vaccines in general, which they've been working on those for about 30 plus years or more. And it doesn't alter your DNA. That was the other one. It's changing up my DNA and I can't have kids. Nope, that's all been completely debunked. Lady G coming in with the hot topics. What's up, Lady G? Hot topics and the hot takes. Uh-oh, the Vaxtails. Yeah, Joe Rogan got COVID, and now he's taking the horse dewormer, which they've said that if humans take that, you actually crap out your intestinal lining. So the lining on the inside that keeps all the nasty junk food you're eating, all your quarter pounder, cheeseburgers, and nasty stuff, that inner lining protects your body from all the shit that you put down your mouth. And yeah, you crap out that lining. And I guess people think that that's that they're crapping out the virus when they see that. They're like, yeah, it's working. And it's like, no. Actually, you really need that. We're gonna need to put that back in you. We're gonna need to put that one back in you, Scott. Yeah, so don't take animal medications. It shouldn't have to be said, but yeah, the horse dewormer is like, it's really bad. I mean, the FDA had to come out and say, like, listen, you're not a cow, you're not a horse, you're a human. Especially if you can read our tweets. Yeah, it's rough out there. So. And I think the worst part, I have one last thing, and I'll shut up about it. But one last thing here. Oh yeah, when Trump was telling us to drink bleach to like clear the COVID out of your system. Yeah, I got one more thing. And this one was a real bad one. This was a man whose wife had stage 4 cancer here. I think that's the link. And they had to let her out of the hospital because they didn't have room for her. So she died in a lot of pain, I might add. So people that are unvaccinated, that are getting COVID, that are filling up hospitals, are taking up space in all those hospitals, so that people with real problems like cancer and stuff can't actually get a bed, can't actually get treated. Maybe you need horse pills. No, I can't get behind that one. Yeah, that story kills me. And it makes me angry. It makes me angry. Because here you have an actual tool to fight the virus, and you're choosing not to take it. Then you're getting what you deserve. You're getting the virus. You're on your deathbed. You're struggling to breathe. Your lungs feel like they're full of glass. And you're still thinking like, maybe the horse dewormer. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, Trump was like, he was like, maybe we could put some bleach in a needle and inject it right in. Maybe we could do that. That was like him verbatim. Like, maybe we could find a way to get bleach in there. Clean it out. But yeah, that's a tragic story. When you're having to decide who lives and dies. When doctors are having to make those decisions. Did we check the tunnel? I think we did. And I get it. She has stage 4 cancer. It's, you know, the diagnosis is not good. You know, she's living on, you know, essentially a very limited time. I mean, when you have stage 4 cancer of any type, you know, it's usually pretty serious. You don't have much time to live. But the fact that they couldn't even comfort her in her final days, or at least do some treatment to kind of ease the pain, that kind of stuff, it's crazy. It's crazy. Won't treat people with the vaccine? That seems crazy. I saw that about Uber, certain like Uber drivers. I think there was a dude that was like an Uber driver that was like, he didn't want to let people that were vaccinated in the car, and I was like, but those are the people that are safe. Those are the, I don't know. It's like, it's really weird. Yeah, and that's the other scary part. Yeah, people. So like, why would you want to put your family through that? You know, why would you want to allow someone in your family to get the disease and to die from it, and to not be able to say goodbye, not be able to get that closure? I mean, they even had it where you couldn't even go to funerals, couldn't even go to burials. You just had to do it graveside, because they didn't want priests or pastors or people attending the funeral ceremony itself to catch COVID. I mean, that's how bad it was getting. Now, granted, they've kind of opened that back up, but it could get crazy. Hesitancy versus exclusivity. It's only going to get worse come flu season. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna get nuts. I mean, it's only September, and a lot of the hospitals in Texas are already full. School just barely started, and it's already out of control. That's what's scary. It's only gonna get worse. We need a real leader. I mean, Biden's not my #1 pick, but I think he's better than the last guy. The last guy had no clue, and he was just kind of pretending that the virus was gonna magically go away. He told us to inject bleach. I would have gone for someone younger. I do think we do need to kind of worry about why are we always getting like 70-year-old white men into office, you know? What's the deal with that? I don't know. It's tradition. We broke tradition once with Obama. We can't do it again. We gotta find 30 other old white men. That was a one-time thing. Oh my god. But I think I hate to say it, I think Biden was the logical pick to get rid of Trump, though.
Over 10,000 years ago.
I don't know that anyone else could have done it.
Great work, Avengers.
No one else. And we definitely needed someone with some morals and some sensitivity and just someone who cared. Schools here is a packet and Google. Now learn. Oh my god. Yeah, like how is the next generation coming up with online learning? How is that gonna affect our next generation there? Yeah, with this kind of
more from the future. If we
hey.
create our past, I'll continue searching for more.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Roy. Thanks, Roy.
For your continued support.
Hey, that's my line, dude. Thanks for your continued support, gamers. All right. Oh my gosh, that's right. There was. Did you get any of that flooding, Michelle? I saw that in. I did see that some areas in Pennsylvania and New York really got flooded. Saw the subways just like full of water. There's a definite struggle. Everyone isn't equipped for distance learning. I don't think I am either, to be fair. I took some online courses in college and I did all right, but yeah, there is definitely something. You're not able to connect with your fellow students. You're not able to ask questions of the teacher as well. I mean, you basically just it's basically iPad learning. You're just putting an iPad in front of the kid and just like learning it, you know? That's crazy. Okay, so we got percussive blast will extend when defeating enemies. That's great. Increase in stun stats and normal damage with intrinsic attacks. Recovery beads. Yeah, this is the jam. I think we have this chess piece on PlayStation. So I think we're going to grab that. Billy. Yeah. Wow, what's with the rating decrease there? That's disgusting. But we really need this. We need this. Yeah, there's like a whole other like storm system hitting like New York, that whole like northeast United States area. There's been some like serious flooding up there. And because of our this is another political issue, but because of our shitty infrastructure that we haven't upgraded in who knows how many years, it's all the eggs are coming home to roost. It's rough. Watching my niece attend class was laughable. Most of the kids weren't paying attention. Oh no, Lady G, we can't have that. That's terrible. Like it feels like just like the online schooling for the kids. It really feels like just putting a YouTube video on a freaking iPad and just, you know how people use that to babysit their kids, right? Like that's kind of what it's like just doing online learning. It's like, here, whatever, just do this. And some kids need that extra attention, you know? I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's got to be rough. We're really putting the entire workforce through the ringer. We're killing doctors and nurses right now with what we're doing to them. We're giving them 2020 again, but this time with ignorant people coming in and taking up all the good hospital beds. All the good beds. I think that's the part that pisses me off the most. And George Takei brought it up, you know, celebrity. He brought it up. He said, when are we going to decide that the unvaccinated are the lowest priority in the emergency room, in the ICU? When are we going to decide that people with real life-saving problems, like someone that's in a car wreck, someone that's having a heart attack, a stroke, someone that has cancer, you know, someone breaks their arm, when do they become the actual priority because they decided to do the right thing for their health and for the health of people around them and get vaccinated? And so when do we choose, when we're asked to choose between life and death, when do we choose between the ignorant people that 100% could have prevented their situation get put in the hospital? You know what I mean? And they're already short-staffed, you're right. There's already nurses that are just like on the edge of burnout. So that's the difficult ethical question. I don't know if there's a right or a pleasing answer there. But it is quite the question to consider. So we got two. We did 2 priority threat sectors today. I wonder why. Is there another one? Okay, we did that one. And then we came over here and did one. I'm just going to scan the map one more time here. Technically, we did 2 of those today. Okay. I don't know why there were 2. There was this one. Just priority threat sector. Priority threat sector. I don't know. Okay, so should we, God, these villain sectors. Should we do that? Yeah, they haven't put crossbones in. I don't know why not. Seems like a no-brainer here. Maestro. Fun if we talk about our friend Abby. I actually interviewed her for the podcast. And I interviewed her while she had COVID as a nurse. She's a nurse. And not too long after that, we had talked, and she really went on like a sabbatical from being a nurse, because 2020 was a lot. Between catching COVID and dealing with people that have COVID and just working in that culture, it completely burned her out of nursing. I think she's back in it now, but it's like to have someone burden you so much that it makes you hate your career, makes you hate your life goal. That'd be like if someone came to one of my music gigs and was like really shitty to me, and I never wanted to be a musician ever again, you know?
We believe Scientist
Like,
Supreme has perfected her cloning technology to the point where she
I don't
can
know.
literally produce
I don't know
copies
what
of
to
our
say.
most deadly foes. Needless to
Yeah,
say,
for
we
the
need to
1
take
year
them out.
anniversary.
Leave nothing to chance. Destroy the clone you encounter and
Yeah,
any
it seems
research you
like
find.
just dropping some extra resources and an animated nameplate
We're
doesn't
dropping
really
you off
seem
close
like
to the
much.
location. AIM is on high alert, so look out for any forces in the area.
and she had really bad COVID. She had it for 8.5 weeks because she was working around 3 patients that she found out had COVID. So she had basically gotten a nasty cocktail of, treating these 3 patients. The hospital didn't know that they had COVID at the time, so they were treating them, and then, she caught it, and she had a high fever over 103 or whatever for 8.5 weeks. A cough that just wouldn't quit, just wouldn't go away.
You're gonna have to take them out.
Like one of the
before
most
you can enter the
painful
facility.
things. So, I mean, when people around me were asking, oh, is it really that bad? I would often tell them about Abby's experience. I would tell them about lots of my friends that have, and people I know that have,
Head for the location on your HUD.
that have caught it. And that was before the vaccine, of course. That was early 2020. And because I wanted to see my family and because I work around the elderly, it was very important to me to be vaccinated to protect my life and the people around me. Yeah, it was crazy. They really should have done more for the 1-year anniversary, maybe. Cause look at this nameplate. What is this? I mean, it's kind of cool, but they did that. They gave us some resources, and then they said, "Hey, for a couple
This team will
week
not
or
be
two,
easy to neutralize.
just grind priority threat sectors and get exotics." Okay. Yeah, these last 18 months have been rough for everyone. Absolutely. And so I think you kind of have that. Everyone just, whether the virus is done with us or not, everyone's kind of done with it. So I think that's why you have a lot of people
Hurry
that
to
are
intercept
just
the
like
team.
refusing to vaccinate, refusing to mask up, or just take any sort of caution there. Episode 5 is Avengers on Asgard fighting Ultron. That's crazy. That's quite a what if scenario there. So what? Asgard gets ruined by
The team is aware of your presence. Be on your guard.
by Ultron as opposed to so does Pietro live then? That's a weird question. Inflation on the rise. I mean, there's definitely a lot of negatives coming out of this. You definitely have. We definitely have a problem with the workplace. Not only are we not paying our workers enough, but then Ralph Boner. Oh my gosh, why did they do that? I hate it. I hate it so much. Why did they do that? But yeah, not only were we not paying a living minimum wage, which I believe would be $15 or more would be suitable. But when we gave out checks to people, some of those people didn't want to go back to work, which is kind of understandable if you can make more work sitting at home doing nothing. But now that we're trying to sort of rebuild the workforce here, we're having trouble getting people like pizza delivery drivers, like, people to work at McDonald's, stuff like that. And so now businesses are really struggling to find workers and people to hire.
There is a chest with gear close by.
And it's also partially because we know our worth now. I think the pandemic kind of taught us that too. It taught us to Some of us focused more on diet and exercise. Some of us decide to take better care of ourselves. Some of us decide to quit our jobs and maybe chase after our dream job. Some of us might have started live streaming and, you know, gotten into that and either focused on that as a career or a hobby or something they enjoyed. We all realized that we had, you know, we only have one life to live, and that, you know, with something like this pandemic, it could all come to an end at a moment's notice. And so I think that really changed a lot of stuff there, and as how the workforce worked there. Well, here's the problem with the minimum wage thing is the common argument is that if you increase the wage, then the prices of everything goes up. But that's actually not true. We haven't raised the minimum wage in, let's see, I was like 15 or 16. Has it literally been has it literally been like 15 years since minimum wage was like $7.25? They did the jump from $5.15 to I know it's at 7.25 right now. Every state varies, yeah. Oh, I'm seeing that. Yeah, Texas is at 7.25. Yeah, when I started working my first job, I was making $5.15 an hour. And then I got promoted, started making $7.25 or something like that. And then they raised the minimum wage to the same rate as what I was already earning, and I was like, the fuck is this? So I was kind of pissed. I was like, damn it, now everybody's making what I'm making. Shouldn't I be making more now? Shouldn't I get a raise? So we had that. That's true. That's true. Minorities from other countries will often come in, and that's why you might see them doing the jobs that Americans don't want to do, which might be like picking the fruits and stuff like that, doing the work out in the field, doing construction, whatever it is. You know, Americans have been complacent and lazy. It's gone up in tiny increments. Well, my state, that 7.25 leap was like the last time it went up. But yeah, like a federal minimum wage, and then you could decide from there. Is 15 should be enough in most states, but if it's not, then maybe you could do a state law that raises it up even more. I'm not sure how that would work. 10.25. Woo! That would be crazy. Wait, not a fan of Channing Tatum. I'm confused. Matrix 4? Ralph Boner? Oh, you watched Magic Mike XXL? What is that? That doesn't sound good. On HBO Max. Zepono. But yeah, so the cost of living has gone up. And we haven't raised minimum wage to meet it. So I can't afford a house. Let me just be real here. Can't afford a house because I don't get paid enough. And the wage has never risen. And I arguably right now I have the best job I've ever had in my life. It pays, and I'm doing something I love, and I feel it does pay well. But I do know people that are making more as worship musicians than I am, as a worship musician than I am. And of course, part of it's the pandemic. Not a fan of Channing Tatum? Oh, I get it. Wasn't Matt Bomer in the first Magic Mike? Did they make 2 Magic Mike movies? Is that what's going on? Am I just now learning about this? What's up, F. Marver? Welcome to the stream. So, I mean, I wouldn't be worried about inflation with raising the minimum wage. Not right now, anyway. Because right now, we're not even at a point where you can afford all the things. And by all the things, I mean, like, own property. Pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. What am I doing? I think we're going over here. Can't afford, like, health insurance, car insurance. That stuff keeps going up every year. Every year my car insurance gets more and more of a thing that I'm literally thinking about, like, riding a bicycle at some point, because it's pretty much going up 50 to $100 every year, and I'm not driving a sports car. I'm not even being a risky driver either. I haven't been in a wreck in 7 years. And they don't care if the wreck's your fault or not. And health insurance, thankfully, got regulated. And I think car insurance needs to be next. Because they're definitely taking advantage of people in the same way that the healthcare industry, the healthcare insurance industry was. It's the area and more factors for the increase. I get that, because poverty in Texas is not the same as poverty in any other state, right? Texas has arguably one of the lowest costs of living, and that's why you're seeing a lot of people move here. But we also have low taxes, which means we don't get nice things like, you know, good schools with high quality books and technology and education and stuff like that. You know, we don't fund all that stuff really well. So we don't have nice things because we have low taxes. So our roads are shitty, they're all torn up, but we don't want to tax anybody because we're so anti-taxing. But it's like taxes, I hate taxes as much as anyone else, but you know, you get nice things when you pay taxes, you know? Public parks, schools, a library with fancy computers, you know? You get clean roads. All that. So yeah, there's definitely a lot to discuss there. But yeah, I think a federal minimum wage would be the right way to go. Why does Gamma Iron Man look like something out of Fallout? Oh yeah, oh dude, it's crazy. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up here. I think Iron Man's is like the least offensive of them all. And it's mostly because there's no green skin here, but yeah, this is actually just a recolor of another Iron Man skin. I don't know. Yeah, there it is. See, there's one. Yeah, it kind of does look like something that you would see in the Fallout games. I don't like the green skin. The green eyes. I mean, the eyes could be cool. They could do a lot of stuff with you know, eye color things. They could give the Avengers red eyes and be like, they're possessed. That would be more exciting. Yeah, I don't get all the bright green. Yeah, it's like, it does have this rave type appeal here. Yeah, it does. There's that glow in the dark stuff there. So yeah, we're having a hard time hiring workers, but we're also having a hard time just paying for things in general. If you look at the housing crisis that we're in right now, just how expensive it is. It's risen like excessively. Just in the past year or two, the pandemic has exacerbated pretty much every issue we have as a country. So it's allowed the poor to get poorer, the rich to get richer, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's to the point where I'm not sure if even during my lifetime I'll be able to own property. Which is kind of crazy because our parents could go to college, or they could get a summer job working at a diner and pay off their college tuition for the fall semester, right? So our parents could do that. I couldn't dream of doing that. I could work 3 jobs and still not pay for a semester of college. Or even be minutely close to putting a down payment on a car or a house. That's how much. So inflation happened already. That's already left us so far behind, and we've never increased our minimum wage to meet it. And so that's why we have this like dissolving middle class. We have this lower class that has no possibility of catching up, because what is the way of creating generational wealth? It's owning property. And if you're constantly just renting and you're never ascending to the next level, because all you can do is just barely afford the rental property that you're renting. So how do you ever put money aside? You pull yourself up by your bootstraps and go from there. You just need to work another job. Just need to work 4 jobs. If you had a minimum wage that paid $15 an hour, you wouldn't have to work 3 or 4 jobs in order to make ends meet. You might have to work 2 jobs. You might have to work 1 job or 2 jobs, but that's just because of how fucked our system is, you know. Nah, bruh, I owe $30K on student loans. Yeah, and so then you have that for like your whole life to work on paying that down. Still on for tonight? Yeah, dude. I'm game. Absolutely. The Delta COVID Avengers. 30K. I have like 10K in debt. Yeah, it depends where you go to college. I did 1 semester at Texas Tech, and it was $14,000 for 1 semester. I didn't even like it. And that was just my first semester. Hang on. Gotta do a quick break here. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I always mute when I step away. Yeah, $20 not being enough. 20 an hour. That's what some of the post office workers make around here. And they work extremely long hours. So they make a lot of money, but they have less freedom of time here to actually enjoy the money that they earn. My student loans is probably more since I went to an art institute of Philadelphia and Pittsburgh online. Well, there you go. Yeah, so how are you supposed to pay that back and have good enough credit to be able to apply for a mortgage for your home, so that you can own an actual home and create some generational wealth? Unless your parents are rich, unless you just won the lottery and your parents were rich, or your parents own property and they're gonna hand it down to you, then you're good to go. All right, we got it, gamers. We got it. We can play some Marvel Future Revolution. I'll do some tests. I need to test this out, but yeah, I was planning on doing like a mobile stream, and we might see how this works. Hopefully it works well. I don't know. So there's that. I don't know about Texas, but here in Arizona, we're getting companies buying up all the new builds, ton of houses for sale simply to make them rental properties. Yeah, and that's kind of gonna further mess up our system, is that we'll just be perpetually renting from these rich corporations. Imagine Amazon housing. Yeah. And if it's not that you're renting, it's that maybe your your mortgage is through Amazon. It's funny, but we're not far from it. We're not far from it. Yeah, so how are we supposed to make it without raising the minimum wage? Is there a better plan? I'd love to hear a better plan. But that's the one thing we can't get through Congress, is like, oh, if minimum wage is such a bad idea, and we just think that that if we pay people more money, they might not work, or that they might or that renters might raise rent, and that houses might become more expensive. Guess what? We're already behind. Houses are already too expensive. Everything's more expensive. Even the apartment I was renting previously, the rent for that apartment was going up $100 every year. So it started out at about $470. The next year it went up to, okay, maybe not $100, because that first year it went from $470 to $520, and then after that I think it went to $620. And then I think I talked to one of my friends that was still living in the complex after I moved out, and he was like, "Yeah, rent's $720 now." And that was for a single bedroom. That was for like a single bedroom, just a small, like it was a nice apartment, but it wasn't like luxurious. Like it was like, I would consider it like just decent enough, like not quality, but you know, just like, hey, this is a good place to live. It's a good shelter. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't smell bad. It's in a nice neighborhood. Okay. Not terrible, but why it needed to go up that much every year when it's not like I was getting paid more, because I was working for GameStop, and it wasn't like GameStop was gonna, oh, your rent's going up? Oh, we'd love to give you a raise. God, Aaron, thanks for telling us. Holy shit. We would have hated to have lost you there, you know? Big corporation like us, we just really care about our workers so much. Yeah, we want to make sure you can still live in that apartment, dude. Yeah, absolutely. For all I know, the trust fund never existed. Yeah, do we want, Sim, do we want to do multiplayer tonight? Do we want to, invite people in for some PlayStation multiplayer bashing of enemies. My grandparents, uncles, and mother's death and life insurance was worth millions from when my father said it never existed. Oh my gosh. So did it not go into some sort of fund, or was it meant to go to someone else, or... A lot of that stuff gets real shady in the terminology. And if they had a will. Yeah, if they didn't have a will, then that gets even worse. Because I've seen stuff like that go down. I need to get this mission done. This is bad. I think I'm gonna run through the Maestro one. Probably just gonna run through it because I don't have that much time today.
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
Boss watches over us.
But yeah, we do have a bit of an issue with finding employees, but also employees definitely know their worth right now, and that's scary for employers because now they have to adapt to that, to employees that, you know, have probably been working from home for the past year and have realized that they don't need to be sitting in an office for like 12 hours a day. They've realized that they could just sit at home and get all their work done in about 3 hours from the couch, and then spend the rest of their day, you know, being with their kids, you know, having quality time with their family, maybe taking up a new hobby or working out, eating healthy and stuff, things like that. So I think you have a more competitive workplace. And also you're seeing that a lot of these businesses are almost having, even though we haven't increased the federal minimum wage, you are seeing that some of these businesses are trying to have incentives, you know, like maybe a hiring bonus, or they're trying to pay close to $15 an hour. They might pay 13 or 12 or 10 an hour. But it's still not enough. It's still nowhere. Oh, I forgot we have stuff in the locker. I thought I had cleared all this stuff out, but we didn't. Yeah, I think negative perks are gonna be an automatic delete for me. Devastating daggers. Yeah, it sounds fun. Has a will, but nothing was mentioned about any money. Uh-oh. Huh, that's weird. Well, and I know a lot of families probably don't... How do you say this? A lot of families hide their money. So, yeah, that might be another reason why you might not see money mentioned in a will. Is like... Didn't want the government, didn't want anyone to know where the secret stash was. A lot of families do stuff like that. But yeah, if you don't tell anyone, hey, the money's under the mattress, then you might miss out on that. Yeah, throw on the webcam, let people join in. Yeah, why not? I just don't know how we'll do the audio. If we want to let people join through Discord, if they want their audio, because I don't really have a good way to get PS5 voice chat working. It's a nightmare. Because if I plug in a headset, then it disregards the HDMI cable, and then the stream won't hear the audio. And then also I won't hear the audio unless I have a... Not the mattress! Or in the backyard in an oil barrel. Not the mattress. Yeah, the mattress is bad, because if your home catches on fire, you won't, probably won't be able to do that. Be able to gather your money. I've heard dozens of stories about people that kept their money under the mattress and lost everything. Not the mattress. Yeah, I'd definitely like to figure out. I think that
This will be their last mistake.
that was a big concern for Bernie Sanders, was getting the minimum wage raised. I wonder if at this point Biden will ever get around to it, or if it's even a concern. Because you have a heavily divided Congress, and now pretty much the only thing they're focusing on right now is the Afghanistan thing. So will they ever get around to fixing voting rights, or this disaster of an abortion bill that's passed into law here in Texas? Like, yikes. I feel like he's gonna run out of time on his term, or at least his first term as president, and he's really might not have much to show for it, because it takes a lot of time to pass all this legislation. Look at how long it took just to do like before Afghanistan. Like, geez, just to get the infrastructure thing going. I mean, that's taken nearly all the time he's had here between that and COVID. Let's see, can we... No? Oh! Okay. Oh, being weird. I'm not sure if he'll be a one-term president, but I'm not a fan of having old men. Just old people in general. We need term limits on people in Congress too. Oh, there's a chest right there. Yeah, we definitely need term limits for people in Congress. Wait, what? What is happening here? Oh, good. There's nothing. See, at least with Panther, you can, like, wall run again, or you can cling to the wall. That's nice. We need a whole... Burn it all down! We need a whole revision. Yeah, we need a... Yeah, we do. Yeah, because they did end up passing that really bad voter registration law here in Texas, and it's really gonna limit voting. It's putting up a lot of suppression and restrictions, and it was only to make it more difficult for people of color and women to vote. Just to make it more complicated, so that the GOP can win all the elections here in Texas and maintain permanent control of our state. Yikes. Free and fair elections? Well, not if my party doesn't win. That's not fair.
The elite team must be...
too many things. These two are trash. I'm kind of sad to see the corrupted vibranium event go away. Because I was really enjoying getting lots of vibranium and Sonic gear. So now I wonder how rare that gear is going to be. It seemed like it was dropping fairly regularly in Wakanda, but... Excuse me? I double tapped RT and nothing happened. So, thanks for that. Oh, and it didn't pick up when I pressed Y at the end of that combo.
I alone cannot keep this up.
One of their agents is down.
Not sure why I chose to jump off of him. But yeah, term limit, like, why do we have people that have served like 20, 30 years in Congress? Why is that a thing? Why can't we get some fresh people in? Because guess what? A lot of the people that are running Texas, they're in a 1950s mentality up here. They remember how great the 50s were in their mind because they were a white boy and things were great in the 50s for them. They remember an era where you didn't have to lock your doors and the ice cream truck comes rolling through the neighborhood and you just gave the guy a nickel and he gave you a whole cup of vanilla. He gave you a whole cup of vanilla with strawberries. They're just remembering this fucking world that doesn't exist, and they're like, anytime any legislation comes up, they're like, is internet infrastructure? No, I don't think so. It wasn't back in the 50s when I was a boy, and I don't even understand what the internet is. But I'm still gonna make lots of legislation about it, even though I'm really old and really dumb, and don't have any sort of, like, you have to rotate fresh people in. You have to get new perspectives, people that were raised in different generations. You can't have the boomers running the whole government, man. It's crazy. They're like, we can't count internet as infrastructure. That's only for traditional infrastructure like plumbing pipes and telephones and roads.
In the meantime, I'm sending you to the lower floors to find a target who has more information.
Yikes. And pretty much anytime there's been government oversight on like Facebook, anytime they've had committees where they sit and talk to Twitter and Facebook, you just get to watch these old fools that are in their 60s, 70s, and 80s that can barely operate their mobile phones to make a phone call, much less use Facebook, much less even know what Facebook actually is. Like, they didn't even understand that Facebook, how they make their money. They make it off of ads, right? They're taking your data and using it as the perfect target to advertise to you. And like all the old farts on that committee were just like, I don't know what you're doing with my data, but I'm pretty sure Facebook was just a site to make friends and keep in touch with family. And you guys changed that. And it's like, no, that's actually, the site was really made just to rate hot girls, but you know, that changed and evolved a little bit. So it's like watching those fools on that committee was like, man, we really need to think twice about who we're electing here and how old they are and why we keep electing them. Even if they're doing a good job, I think there definitely needs to be some sort of an age gate here where it's like, you know what, you've served your time, you've done well, you know, term limits, age limits. I would be all for that. But you'd have a bunch of scared old white men if if you start instituting stuff like that, they'd be really nervous. They'd be like, but that means that maybe women, young women, would hold political office. People of color would hold political office instead of just me and my crusty old white ass. Yeah, if you're 90 making laws about stuff that you're 60 years old to understand, yeah. That's where we're at. It really is. It's really bad. It's really bad. The people in politics are supposed to be making expert level decisions and representing the people. What do I have in common with an 80-year-old man that's making laws about Facebook that he doesn't even understand how the company works, and he's supposed to ask good questions? And most of his questions were, how do I reset my password? I just can't figure it out, Mr. Zuckerberg. Can't change my fucking password on your site. Couldn't figure out where to go.
They will regret challenging the Panther.
Ah, Panther. All right, let's go. Yeah, they're scared of losing power. They're scared of being the minority. Well, guess what? When you die, you'll be the minority anyway. So I guess the thing right now is you just gotta wait out these crusty old white men, provided they don't change laws so irreparably that it just ruins our society for years to come. Yikes. I need to get a drink after this one. I literally forgot who we're fighting. I think it's Taskmaster. And then we gotta do Maestro.
There's a security chief.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we gotta go there here.
You know
I'm
what
just
to
gonna
do.
run through it. Hey boys, how's it going?
Fair fight.
Taskmaster. Black Panther? What about White Panther? Equal rights. Why does Marvel have to make everything about politics? The Black Panther movie is a social justice warrior movie. Why couldn't they have a white guy in Africa?
There they are.
Legit concerns here, people. Nobody wants a Nobody wants a beige panther. Ah! I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Could you imagine if they just whitewashed the whole movie? Here we have Channing Tatum as Black Panther. His name's T'Challa, or actually T'Chad. T'Chad. And he is the White Panther.
An impressive and educational.
He fights for all the beige-colored people in Africa. To Chadwick. Oh no. Sophie Turner as Shuri. Sure enough. Yikes, man. Oh, dude. Who do they pick instead of Forrest Whitaker? Who do they pick instead of him? What's the white version of Forrest Whitaker? Oh no. We're going somewhere very dangerous right now. What, Martin Sheen? I don't know. Oh. The Chad. T'Chad is taking over his father's kingdom. His father gives him a $1 million loan. Kevin James. What if that's his father? That's Channing Tatum's
his
father,
credentials
and he
to
takes over the
enter
role of
AIM's
White Panther, and he's like,
database.
son,
And
I'm
we
giving
can
you
look
this
you
$1
to the
million
clone on the top
loan
floor.
so that you
Watch
can
out.
take over as
I
the
think
White
it might be
Panther.
expecting you.
Be a good king. Yikes. It's not even an actor, it's just unironically Mitch McConnell. Oh no. Oh no. Adam Sandler, yeah. Just shoo in Adam Sandler for some reason. Or another.
They will regret challenging the Panther.
The Panther! Yikes. We really got those white movie stereotypes down, don't we? It's just like, yeah, it's Adam Sandler, David Spade, Rob Schneider. They might throw Chris Rock in there, but they don't want to make the whole movie about him. It's White Panther, by the way, all right? No, there were really people that were mad about that. I was like, I don't think you understand what Black Panther is. If you're like trying to say Rob Schneider is Killmonger. No! That hurts. That hurts to read. That hurts to read. So is Adam Sandler Claw? Oh no. Worst casting ever. I hate it. Oh, almost got him over the railing. Poor little guy. That's rough. Zac Efron. Listen, I want more Zac Efron in everything, but yeah, he is kind of the perfect white casting. He is the perfect male specimen. Yeah. Not gonna lie, he's kind of cute. What if he's the... What if, instead of the guy from Get Out that plays the mountain tribe, what if it's Zac Efron and he's just like in a spa up in the mountains and it's just Zac Efron? Like, not even... They don't even try to like pitch it like he's a mountain man. He's like clean shaven. He's like, nope, I'm part of the mountain tribe, and we all look like this. We have perfectly sculpted bodies. We all work out. We play volleyball up in the mountains. Oh, you fuckers! They stole my ult from me. With those stupid orbs. Okay, here we go. Get him! Dude, he hit me during the dagger toss! He hit me during the kinetic dagger toss. That's not fair. You can't do that. I am the Black Panther!
Learn, masters.
Ooh, a burn and a pun.
If you were white and you were watching Black Panther and you felt uncomfortable, that's on you. Because that was a damn good movie. Adam Sandler is Wakabi. David Spade is Claw. Now listen up, guys. And tell you how we're gonna do this. We're taking all your vibranium.
Great work, Avengers. If we get any more sightings of AIM clones,
okay,
we'll be back in touch.
It's gonna be good. Gonna take all your vibranium. It's ours now. Okay. You know, got some okay gear here. Wait, why are we casting someone as Chris Rock? That's not cool. Isn't that like when Robert Downey Jr. Did he get a lot of flack on that for doing the blackface for Tropic Thunder? I don't remember if there was a lot of flack for doing that. Because I feel like people were just like, holy shit, it's Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, did he get like a hall pass for doing blackface? Like, because it was funny? Or I don't know. Like, it's like pretty much everyone else has done it. Like Jimmy Kimmel and all these other dudes. And they were just like, you know, really unnecessarily like doing that. Like, that was weird. Yeah. I feel like maybe it was just that role. I don't know. I don't know if there's an exception, but and maybe just that one circumstance. And I doubt it would fly today. Yeah, yeah, that was definitely, yeah, that's true. And when who else did Jimmy Fallon do blackface too? And then freaking Trudeau, the Canadian president, prime minister, he did blackface to like, why would you do blackface to be like Aladdin? That's like, he was trying to be Prince Ali, but you know, he was like, I don't think you need to be like, you know what I mean? Like, Disney kind of whitewashed Aladdin a little bit, you know? He was a little light-skinned, so, like, you didn't need to go, like, Middle Eastern or African to, be, yeah. Yeah, I could have sworn that Jimmy Fallon had, yeah. It's a weird league to be in. Group of people that have done blackface. It's a very weird league to be in. I feel like that would be uncomfortable if they had annual meetings. Alright, this is my lowest level character. She's at 79. So I got everyone else up to where they're getting like 130 gear on the regular. But Miss Marvel's not quite there yet. Alright, so let's do this last villain sector, and I'm gonna grab a drink. Yeah. Oh. Marvel's White Panther. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna start it while I go grab a drink very quickly.
We found another time anomaly involving our ex-friend, Maestro. And because he's involved, Maddie Cho wants us to collect a gamma sample. Look, I know it's risky, but it'll advance her research a lot. So we're doing it. For science. Another successful jump to the future. Let's get that gamma sample. We're around the same time and location as we found Maestro before. The conditions aren't a complete match, though, so expect the unexpected.
Alright, Yikes. Let's change the subject. we're on we're treading on some risky ground. Yeah, so this is lightning
I hate time
to
travel as much as the next guy, but if we can find
HDMI.
a way to keep Hulk from turning into a dictatorial maniac,
So
this will all be
mobile
worth it.
streams. I haven't started playing Marvel's Future Revolution, so we might just kind of check it out. Maybe tonight, if I can get it working. I can log in, and we can start playing.
I like that little Gamma Doctor, but she practically guilted me into this mission. Really need to learn how to say no more.
Yeah. I mean, we've hit all the high points here. We did the COVID talk. We talked about the economy. We did everything. Oh yeah, that's right. We got Avengers tonight. So yeah, maybe Friday. It'll give me some time to. I can at least tinker with it later and
how is that even possible?
make sure it works. Cause I'm curious about Future Revolution. But I think I have to see for myself on that one. If it's any good.
I sure hope this Maestro isn't tougher than the last one we fought.
Ah, you and your stupid.
Taken care of.
See, now I have to kill you.
Back on my feet.
Let's see, what are the objectives here? Heroic or intrinsic attacks. Embiggen, yeah, okay, these are all doable. I'm not gonna do drop zones in Utah. Yeah, defeat enemies while embiggen. Okay. This is all doable. Guy dropped a purple, which might be one of our first purples here. Ah. And I think probably
Derelict aimbots.
sometime
Stay alert,
Friday and maybe over the weekend I'm gonna start working on the build videos. So we'll have more than just Cap and Black Widow as far as build videos go. And we'll slowly get those edited and uploaded and whatnot. You're all gonna take turns shooting me, aren't you? While I try to open chests. Get him!
I can't believe no one's recording this. Point Miss Marvel. Let's take things up a notch.
Got him! Okay. Well, we've only seen one of the Synthoid runners. And they've been set to where they show up 50%. 50% more often here. So I did see one very early on in the stream. And they dropped some gold loot, so I mean, that was good. So we're gonna see them more. And, for some reason, there were 2 priority threat sector missions today. Instead of just 1. So I got 2 exotics today. Which kind of made up for the fact that I got 1 that I already had. Or I might just keep that 78 because I'm... This... Oh yeah, that one's boosted to 79. This... Oh no, that one started at 81. So we'll get rid of those. Still watching the art drawings? I've seen a few, yeah. Yeah, I need to see the Martian Manhunter one. Okay, so we got her to 80. That one's locked at 80, but if we do this one, and I got so much of this Uru, I've like almost never run out of this stuff. We can do that. And we're at 82. Let me go ahead and delete these. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, guys. If you like watching Marvel Cuphead here, he does some art on YouTube, and you can watch him like draw and color a lot of different things, a lot of different pop culture stuff. Hey, there we go. Okay, this is our second synth runner that we've seen here, and this will give us a great boost for Kamala if I can get him. These fucking things won't get out of my way. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. See, the crafty little fuck. No, Cap!
Well done.
Is it a well done? Yep. I hope I get the gear. Yeah. Well. We was robbed. I see you, Cap. I can't jump down again. I'll die. Maybe the game's... Because you notice it's not processing anything I'm picking up.
Trouble.
I think it's still trying to load that.
I can do this.
I got a feeling these won't be the last of them. Keep an eye out for more
Oh!
bugs.
Oh! No?
Maddie told
I
me
don't think
Maestro
that was
should be
it.
somewhere close to the origin
Maybe.
point of this time anomaly.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Canyon up ahead should lead us to it.
Maybe everything's popping now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the game's like, oh shit. They're like, you dropped all this. Oh, how do we give it
Maddie's
to
been
him?
sending Bruce her research and getting no answer. Wonder if this data will finally catch his interest.
It's like the game has to think really hard about it. Like, gotta figure out how to give him this gear. I don't know how to do it.
Another fight. Stay alert, people.
Boy, the health is not looking good. Let's, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I got a little worried there for a second because it seemed like it took a little longer this time for us to get the gear. Okay, so 86 right there. 86. Wait, why are you locking that? 86. No, that's a good boost. I mean, finding this, that's 72. I don't think we're gonna use that. 85. See, it's the catalyst. I cannot find catalyst. It takes ages, and it takes ages to buy them too. '86 and '84. All right. And we're about to level up. Yeah, I'm glad we got that. This is perfect when you have a low level character like this. Ooh, the dodge. Get me out of here! Get me out! Yeah, let's just go down here. Alright, Thor coming in with Muspelheim's Torment. Yeah, do some Doctor Strange. That would be a fun little challenge, wouldn't it? Yeah, I feel like that would be a good one. And relevant, right?
Take that, Wasteland.
Nice. Perfect counter. Proper good job,
Maybe
mate.
that'll draw Maestro out of hiding.
Here, you nerd.
Back off.
That was a good one.
Yeah, just squeeze the life out of that dude.
Avengers, you're supposed to be dead.
Where are we? Ah, didn't get the memo. Whoops.
Then by all means, join me. We'll correct this little mistake.
All right, dude.
Keep 'em coming.
Oh, this fight's gonna be difficult
There's a chest with gear close by.
because I think Maestro was also the villain sector yesterday, and I did it as Kamala, and man, it was rough because like her ranged attack that's all it is. Like it's not really you know, it's got limited range, and it doesn't really I don't feel like it does like more damage sometimes. Like it's kind of cool that you can grab characters on occasion, sure. But when you're fighting like a big boss, and you kind of rather have some guns and shoot them, or throw a big hammer or a shield or something, that makes sense. But just elongate your fist, not really working for me. Okay, for some reason it didn't want to do the takedown, so. There it is. Let's get this over with. I think I'm done.
Last one.
Be looting everything here. It's already about 4 o'clock here, so I'm running a little late. We usually like to be wrapped up a little before now. But we had a lot of stuff we wanted to get done today, and we definitely did. Definitely get a lot of stuff done here. Oh, what? I got hit by so many things! And I was like mid-dodge, and it's like, hey, like 5 different attacks came in. Woo. Oh, you're doing a premiere? Right on, dude. Right on. See, I can't dodge that. I'm in the middle of an animation. Fucking asshole. I am not getting stun damage on this dude. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Help me out here.
Look at that. It already knows where I'm going to attack before I attack. Great. Wow. All the revives lost. I don't have a good way for Kamala to, look at that. She's already gonna die again. I don't have a good way for her to, like, take out enemies with shields. But then again, we don't really have a build going at the moment, so it's like, you know, we're just using whatever we got.
Is that really all the Avengers have in them?
Oh. Why are we still fighting this thing?
Come on, come on. Yeah, that's it.
Why is it still alive?
You got this.
Why didn't that
Give
thing
him
die?
everything you got.
feel like that thing should have died a long time ago. Yeah, let's just get out of here. It's tempting to grab all the stuff, but let's see if I can equip some gear here, because this fight's gonna be rough. $85. Okay. Oh, $88. Look at that. We've already gotten better gear than what we got from the Synthoid runner. So now we're at power 89. And this is my lowest level character on 2 platforms. So pretty much everybody's 130 plus at this point. It's just a matter of gear. And some might be 150, and a lot of them are, but yeah, it's just a few bits of resources and certain pieces of gear that we might be looking for, and we're good to go. Oh my gosh, skip the cutscene. Ugh. Alright. See, look at that. That didn't even do anything. Yeah, that RoboCop game, I want to know more about it. But yeah, I'm definitely excited. There was a RoboCop game. Was it on the NES? Or I want to say it was either the NES or the Genesis, maybe? I don't want to look it up. We'll get stuck in a rabbit hole. But there was one that I played as a kid, and it was hard as hell. But kind of like all games were back then. They were like Dirty Harry was difficult. Friggin' Dick Tracy was hard. Like every movie game. RoboCop was hard. Batman was hard. The Batman was like one of the hardest games. Oh, come on. I didn't touch the ground yet. Yeah, this fight's really challenging if you're an up-close brawler. Like if you're Cap and you're wanting to get in there and do like melee attacks, or you're Black Panther or Kamala or even Hulk. Like I'm just trying to think of like sure, Thor can throw his hammer, but if your build is more about melee, then yeah, you're gonna have a rough time. Aren't these guys dying? See, Thor has my my Pym particle build, and it looks so cool when his hammer turns red. Ah, what the fuck is this? Stop it! Embiggen! Yeah, get fucked. Woo! see if I can lure him over here. He's not gonna come in here. No. No. Once he got out, he was like, I'm not going back in there. Look at Thor doing his thing. Get him, Thor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He mad. He's mad! Can he get me through the... Really? It got me through the column? Come on. That's not fair. Oh, dude, he's coming for me. Look at this guy. He's doing the thing. Yikes. This is crazy. Oh no! Uh-oh. Wait! Wait! I need my things. Wait, did somebody... No, he's not shrunk. Did somebody shrink him? See, I heal, and then I also get the intrinsic meter refilled. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Man, I don't know. That's tough. Yeah, like, I think you're doing the right thing, you know? You're obviously drawing things that people like to see. But yeah, it's tough to find your niche and grow in that way. But yeah, just look at what other artists are doing on YouTube. See if you can figure out what they're, you know, if you have some artists that you like on YouTube, subscribe to their channels and get some ideas. What do they do? Do they let viewers pick what they draw? Do they draw in different art styles, or do they color characters a certain way, or do something differently? You know, how do they keep it fresh and exciting? And how do they hold on to the viewer retention for the entire video? You know, how do you make an art video that's so engaging that people will watch it start to finish, you know? That's a good question. He's almost dead, and this is when he gets super aggressive. Yeah, I'm gonna heal. Nope. See, look at this. It's like he has another health bar when he gets down to the end here. It's so slow to damage him. Yeah, you could do like commissions for viewers, or take requests, or something random, you know? I don't know. There's a lot. But yeah, I would just advise, because that's what I did as a streamer, right? To figure out how I wanted to approach streaming. You know, what kind of streamer do I want to be? Do I want to be like a real quiet, chill streamer? Do I want to be like a real big, loud, you know, person that's like really excited and screaming the entire stream, or do I want to be like the angry streamer, or you know, whatever it may be, you know, whatever the shtick is, right? So I got very inspired by people like Man vs. Game over on Twitch, Trihex as well. A lot of people like that I watched very early on in my Twitch career, as I was kind of just barely understanding, like, okay, well, why are people subscribing? Like, why are they paying money to watch this person when they could otherwise just watch for free? You know, what do they like about watching this person play games, and what is so engaging about? Because what's crazy is, like, if I switch games, does anybody care, right? Does a certain game bring in the viewers, or is it, or are the viewers attracted to the personality itself, you know? So that became something engaging that I kept trying to figure out, kept trying to look at, like, how do you supply that X factor of, like, hey, no matter what the streamer's playing, I'm actually pretty interested in what they're doing. That's a tall order. And so that's kind of what you have to do with your art. You have to figure out, like, hey, no matter what you're drawing, like, how do you make sure that people are like, oh, I'm interested. I'd watch him draw anything. Like, does it always have to be someone's favorite character? Who knows? So we're about 36 and a half now. Let's see. I think we're almost done with the specialty tree here. Defeating enemies while ambiguous extends the duration by 1 second. Critical attack does 35% more damage while ambiguous. Every enemy defeated has heroic orbs. I like that. I like the idea of dropping heroic orbs. What's up, Thor? I don't know about the 1 second extension. I feel like you'd have to really be... Critical attack... You missed it! Yeah, dude. Yeah, we've been live for about 3 hours. I hate to say it, but I actually think we're about to wrap up here. I know the feeling. But yeah, I think we're about to wrap up. We did... So here's what's crazy, Thor. Let me catch you up on something. This happened today. So you're supposed to be able to do the priority threat sector daily, right? And get exotic gear. So you're supposed to be able to do that once a day. Well, for some reason, I was able to do it twice today. So I would log on to your game and see if that's possible. But the Inhuman Condition was a priority threat sector, and it dropped an exotic. And then I tabbed over to the Future Wasteland, and then there was, what is it? The Ewan Funeral was here. But it was a priority threat sector. And so I got an exotic from that. So I got 2 exotics in one day instead of just 1. So I don't think that was supposed to happen, but it did. Because they did specifically say that it was meant to be a once per day activity. So I don't know. So now you have that. You have the Gauntlet of Heroes. You can get exotics there. You can get exotics from the Omega level thing. Yeah, so I mean, I've... And then, you know, if I log in tomorrow, you just do the priority threat sector again. That's another exotic. So that's how it's meant to go. So they're really playing around with this idea of... they're definitely trying to do things with certain mission chains here, where it's like they're trying to get you to play more in multiplayer and get rewards for doing that. And then, of course, they're trying to see if people will log on daily and play certain mission chains in order to get exotic gear. So So that's kind of a test there that's going on. And then of course in the marketplace we have the rest of the gamma poisoning skins here, and they're here. But you also get the booster bundle and this Iron Man costume here, which this is a thing for sure. Iron Man, Green Lantern. I mean, this is the one that I hate the least, I feel like. Because it's just a green and black skin, really, for Iron Man. Is it a little too bright? Maybe. Yeah, it's a little too. Kind of looks like they're going to a rave or something. And I kind of like the green accents on this one, because it looks like he has like a bunch of little jars of kryptonite or gamma or something. I don't know. But the green skin, oof. Oof. The recolors, yikes. They have a lot of bundles, which are really cool. So you can get a lot of different colored skins, which are pretty neat. And then this one, called Field Commander. I don't even know what to think about this one. But I do think we need more skins that are just different colors. The Omega Gamma Gear laser and missiles. Oh, dude, that would be nice. Hey, Marvel Cuphead, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully those tips help you. I would just say find some content creators that do art and just try to look at what they're doing and see if that's something you want to do. Something you want to apply, right? And don't forget, guys, I'm going to check out Marvel Future Revolution. I got my little adapter here, a little lightning to HDMI adapter. I'm going to test it out a little later, maybe in about a couple hours. Just make sure it works. Don't forget, tonight we have the live stream with Sim. That's about 5 hours from now. That's at 9 p.m. Central. We usually do Marvel's Avengers over on PS5. So we'll be playing that. We'll be doing the nightly stream there. But yes, Future Revolution streams. Potentially, if I like it, if it's good. I might be able to maybe set up my iPad or my iPhone or whatever. And if it works, if it looks good, if it's quality, then we'll certainly do it. And if you guys enjoy watching Future Revolution, I could potentially do more live streams of it. Just to have something different, you know? Something to play other than Marvel's Avengers. We have plenty of content that we can do. I've also picked up a number of indie games on Steam, and so I'll be streaming some of those and making pre-recorded content around some of those. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, like I said, tonight, 5 hours from now, me and Sim, Marvel's Avengers, PS5. Be there or be square. Anyway, take care. Thanks for being here. Like the video if you found it helpful or informative, enjoyed it, or entertained. And have a good day. We'll see you tonight. Bye.